In the past month or so, I've had a lot of people reach out to me confused on how to check their engine codes on their Lexus LS400. Since it is an older car, it's not like your conventional OBD2 plug-in. To check your codes on your Lexus LS400, the only thing you will need is a jumper wire. You can also use a paper clip or other different types of wire that are very, very thin. Now there are two different places that you can do this from. There's one under the engine bay and one underneath the dash. This plug-in right here is underneath the dash, but it is much easier to access the one under the engine bay, so this is what I'm going to show you. So get your hood popped open and come over to right here, and there will be a cap called Diagnosis. Take this cap off and look at it like this, and you can see the connectors line up similar to the ones inside of here. If you look inside of here, there's a lot of different letters. On this left side, there is TE1 and E1, and that is this middle one and the top right one on this left half. Now looking inside the connector, you'll need to shove a wire in there, in that middle port, and you'll need to shove a wire in this top right port. Just leave that wire there. Now you'll need to come back into your car, put your keys into the ignition, do not start your car, just turn the key to the on position. Now look at your check engine light and it will flash at you. This will also work for your transmission codes, which is this odometer off light. Now let me retry this. Now this light will count at you in a sequence telling you what engine fault code number this is. And when you get this number, you'll be able to Google it anywhere and figure out what is wrong with your car. Okay, now let's try it. I'll put my key into the ignition and turn it to the on position. Now look for your engine light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause. 1, 1. So that means it is number 71. I will go on Google and see what it is. And it will keep repeating at you. And if you have multiple codes, it will do it and again. Right now it is just repeating code 71 at me over and over again because my only code is 71. If I had multiple codes, it would do number 71, then it would do another long pause, and it would count off a different number. And that is just telling you that you have multiple engine fault codes. Now this will also work with your transmission codes. As of right now, I have no transmission code, so it is just blinking at me rapidly. If I did have a transmission code, it would do the same thing that this engine light is doing, just with this light. And that will count off code numbers to you as well. All of these codes you can just look up online and you could easily figure it out. Some codes don't necessarily show you the exact thing that's wrong, but it'll give you a general idea of what to look at. Go on to Google and just look it up. So Lexus LS400 engine fault code 71. That is my EGR system malfunction. You can go into any forum right through here and read up onto it and see exactly what possibly it could be. On here it is talking about an EGR vacuum modulator, a bunch of different EGR related parts that could be wrong with my car. Just do a little bit of reading and you will find it. Now you can take your wire out, put the cap back on, and you're good to go. Now you know your engine fault code and what is wrong with your car. From here, you'll have to do a little bit of research to figure out exactly which part you might need to replace, or if you need to take it into a shop and get it figured out if you're not up to the task. For me, with engine fault code number 71, I believe it is this EGR vacuum modulator that went out. I haven't taken it out and cleaned it yet just because I've been too lazy, but I believe that is what's wrong and what is throwing my code. I'm not too concerned about it, and it's not making my car run too different, so I'm just going to leave it alone for now, and I'm not going to rush it. And that is how you check your engine fault code on your Lexus LS400. I hope this helped clear up some confusion for a lot of you guys that are new to the Lexus platform or just new to the car scene in general. It can be a little bit different than normal, and if you don't know how to do it, it can be very, very confusing. So I hope this helped.